Hey you guys. Okay, so here I'm just talking about skincare and how I'm gonna start with the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Black Brown pomade, and then I use my angled brush on the back of my hand. And the goal here is to create a shape. Okay, a shape with your eyebrows to begin and start. So here we go. I'm just gonna outline my shape. Okay, and I'm just gonna try and fill in all the sparse areas. Okay, and I usually work with pencil, but today I'm trying something new. Okay. And I was just saying here how that brush was very dull. So you definitely don't want to use a dull brush when you are trying to work with your eyebrows. So yeah, so I'm just going rambling, talking about brushes. Okay, so yeah, I'm just making sure they are to my liking. As thick as I can stand it without, just not too thick but not too thin. Then I go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. And here we are going to clean it up, you guys. We're definitely going to clean it up. So you have to trust the process. We're going to look crazy for a few minutes, but once we start cleaning it up, it's going to be fine. So yeah, so here I am just cleaning it up. I guess you can say I'm outlining my shape with the concealer. And yeah, just literally taking your time, making sure they're not too thin and not too thick, because that's the issue I've seen with eyebrows. Like sometimes they can be too thick or too thin. So I try to find like a happy medium. Okay. Yes. While trying to find a happy medium, I also make sure that the ends of my eyebrows are not too pointed. I've noticed whenever in the past where I would do my eyebrows, they were way too pointed and it gave like a harsh look. Like it just looked really harsh. Now before, when I was in junior high, I used to like shave my eyebrows all the way down to like I would start at the top and just shave it down, and I realized that was wrong. Like I've just been on this whole journey with eyebrows, and I finally figured out, I finally feel that I'm doing it right. Like just not too pointy at the top, always arch from the bottom. Yeah, yeah. And here I'm going in with the Maybelline pointed pencil. It's like really, really pointed. And I'm just going in and cleaning it up. You can see I'm paying special attention to that arch, and I'm making it, I'm about to make it flatter. You see how I just made that arch flatter at the tail, at the arch, I mean. Yeah, like I don't like it too sharp. I feel like that just takes away from everything. Okay. So here I just went in with my MAC foundation powder, and I just cover my whole lid just to clean everything up and to make everything look seamless. And then I just go back in. I think here I was making it thicker because I felt like it was too thin. So yeah, it's not too thick, not too thin, just right. I pay special attention to my eyebrows, y'all. Detail, for sure. Okay. wonder what I was rambling about. But yeah. Okay, and then I go in with the, you can really use any type of, I guess, not glue, but brow gel. I think I'm using the NYX brow gel. I think it's got to be glued or something like that. Alright, y'all, I am back. Okay, so here I'm just putting the finishing touches to my eyebrows. And before, as I was mentioning, it was eyebrow gel by NYX. Okay, and sometimes you can use that got to be glued edge control gel on your eyebrows too after you brush them up. Okay, so here I'm using the Estee Lauder palette. Okay, and I'm just using the second to darkest shade, and I'm just putting it all over my lid. Okay, just creating some type of dimension. Okay. And I'm literally just putting it on there. Sometimes I use my finger and it's like literally better than the brush. And there I'm just making sure that my eyebrow isn't too pointed. Like y'all know I'm very particular about that. Here I'm using my Estee Lauder. My face is already prepped and primed. I'm using Estee Lauder and I'm just placing it over, I guess, my problem areas. And I really love that it gives this orange kind of tint to me, because to me it just feels like it covers everything. Okay. I'm purposely not putting the Estee Lauder right there on my between my eyebrows, because that's where I get oily. So just trust the process and just know it's going to come together, because yeah, I also don't put concealer there. I use my powder. I'm going to show you what I do. I'll explain soon. There is the Milani concealer that I use, Conceal and Perfect, and I'm just putting it right there, and I purposely put it a little bit lower than my lashes so the makeup won't get on my lashes. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I blend that out. Okay, and as you can see throughout this whole thing, I always go back anytime I feel like my eyebrows aren't where they're supposed to be. But here I'm adding highlight to them, because you want to highlight your brow bone. Okay, so I use that same angled brush to add highlight to my brow bone. And while I'm doing that, anytime I see, any areas that need to be fixed, I fix them. Okay. And while we're doing that, we're just letting the concealer get tacky. And now I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. And I was just mentioning how I keep it in this little bottle because it's easier to transport. Okay, so we're going to spray it on our sponge. And then we're going to blend it out. And here I create this angle. Okay, as I'm blending it out, it helps to create that upward lifting motion for your face, like everything lifted. Okay, and later on we're going to also blend out the brow bone to the rest of the eyeshadow. Trust the process. Okay, see, it's all coming together. Again, I do not put concealer on my forehead, because yeah, it's gonna eventually, that's where you sweat, your T-zone, you get oily and stuff like that. It's just gonna look really bad at the end of the day. So I use a different method that I will mention soon. Here I was having a little issues blending this down, but I was telling y'all how I was just gonna come back to it later and try to get it, not as harsh. Kind of just like the other one, just, yeah, a light, very demure line. Okay, here I am going back with my foundation brush and blending out my concealer with my foundation, so it won't be any harsh lines, and then I'm going back over that harsh line right there, trying to clean that up. Okay. I'm just looking for product. Okay, here's the Laura Mercier. Um, this is the one without the talc, and I think it's in the color honey. And this is what I do to blend everything out. What I do is I put this all over my forehead. I put it all over the places where I used liquid foundation or product, and where I do not use liquid foundation or product. This helps to me to make everything even, and it makes it look like I have liquid product on my forehead. This helps to blend everything together. Okay, and I love that it's talc free. Okay, and the color honey, I think honey translucent. I'm gonna have everything in the description box, don't worry. But you see how everything's coming together, like it's all looking like one tone, like one tone. So here I'm going in, I think this is Maybelline. I'll have everything in the description box. But yeah, this is my contour. And I was just mentioning how, you put it in the areas where you contour. But then I had to go in and use a bigger brush because it was not working. Again, this is how I do my makeup, y'all. If y'all have any tips to help me get better, that's fine, because I'm not professional yet. And here I just went in with my foundation, my MAC foundation, and I'm just blending out my brow bone from the rest of the eyeliner. I mean, eyeshadow, sorry. And here I am blending everything out with my MAC. I think this is in the color 45W. I just blend everything out. Okay. Blend everything out. Okay, going over those harsh lines again. And a funny thing that I've learned, with foundation that is silicone based, you want to have a silicone based primer. And foundation that is water based, you want to have a water based primer. I just now learned that, and my makeup is finally like not patchy, which is awesome. Then I go in with this Makeup Forever blush. Okay, it's a powder blush. I really blush. I really want to get into cream blushes. So if y'all have any suggestions for cream blushes, just put it in the comment section below. Okay. All right, going in with the Charlotte Tilbury spray, setting all of that. And I'm practically finished. I just got to do my highlight. Okay, that's the Sephora, from the Sephora collection, O2 Luminous. Okay. And even though I wear matte foundation, I love to create the look of a luminous foundation look. Oh, I do not contour my nose. I just put like a little highlight right there. I don't know. For me, I cannot contour worth a damn when it comes to my nose. So, yeah, we just gonna leave that alone. I'm thankful for how it is. All right, and then we're going in with this lipstick that I got from Shein, and I'll put the description below. And literally just trying it out. This was actually my first time trying this out, which was awesome. At first I was kind of iffy because the formulation was kind of thin, and I probably should have lined my lips, but I never really lined my lips. But next time I'll try and see how that goes. But yeah, we're just trying it out, trying new things. Okay. And here we're literally practically finished. I think I'm just trying to see what I'm going to do with my hair. I'm like, how am I going to style my hair? Should I just keep it half up, half down? It doesn't matter. And then I go back to, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love my locks. I've been growing my hair for 12 years. It'll be 13 years in October. But I keep it one length, though. Like, meaning I keep it cut at one length. Like, no matter how much it grows out, I keep it, like, mid-back. But, well, towards my waist. But anyway, but that's just me looking at the final result and, Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. I just put my hair, like, kind of back and down. Kind of chic. Just, okay. But yeah, actually, I really do kind of like this lipstick. It's different, like, CMAADU. CMAADU. I like it. So, alright, you guys. So, this is the final look. And yeah, just keep watching for more. And I'm going to make more content. I did promise you guys that. So, that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Bye.